Hello, I hope you are well. Welcome to another World Predictions video. So I've tried to do this video a few times, but as you can hear, I'm noisy upstairs, so I've had to stop. So this is the card that came out, World War III. Interesting. Some of the things I saw last night, really scary to be honest with you. Oh, nice. Disaster. World War III disaster. Lovely. Losing side. I do apologise for that noise. A failure. Right, we're getting them going down in a line again. So let's see. I want to say a big thank you to all of you with your birthday wishes. Thank you very much. And yeah, it was an interesting day, I have to say, and it's not finished. My son is taking me to the Savoy for dinner on in London on Monday, so I'm quite looking forward to that. Anubis, so this is underworld stuff. Narcissists, Putin, I just saw in my head. Playing games again. Does anyone know if Putin's a Virgo or anybody? Is Trump a Virgo? Somebody? I don't know. Right, that one. Oh, help me. Wealth. Not long now. Looking for my house next week. Thank God. Repairs needed. So this is looking at something that is brewing. Repairs are needed in something. It's a lot to do with wealth and manoeuvring. Get one more. We'll get some more cards on it. Archangel Uriel, who to me is about wisdom, learning from the past. This could be in your own life as well, feeling like you're not helped. I think the light workers feel like they're not helped. I think they feel a bit ignored at the moment. I know I do. It feels like there's a silence. Let's have a look. Losing side. Somebody's on the losing side in the underworld. Right, so how much? Propechies? Something's going to happen with him. Oh, it's awful to say that the prophecy about the Pope that I got last year, I don't know if I've said this already, last year, that I didn't mention. It was Christmas time and I didn't mention it. And then they pushed me to, and I had to at the beginning of the year. And it happened, and it was awful because he was a nice man. Okay, so we've got Sharon's passage, transition, a journey, farewell, going away from something. Repairs are needed because of the fault of a narcissist. Always felt like they were on the losing side because of a narcissist. Help me. The Virgo is asking for help. It had something to do with wealth. I'm seeing Zelensky here. See a Virgo? I don't know, but somebody's a Virgo somewhere. World War III disaster. And we've got, yeah, look, narcissist. Narcissus, reflection, self-reflection, obsession, awareness, that Putin. Then we've got Helen's dilemma, beauty, conflict, choice. I might go insane. I really feel like, you know, I started this video, I was starting it and they came in the door. And it's like somebody is really trying to block me. I've had a lot of things coming at me, some really weird crap coming at me. You've got no idea. I'm going to have to do a Substack about it. But I saw something very frightening yesterday. That's all I'm saying. So it doesn't surprise me that there's a lot of noise, because there is a lot of white noise in the world anyway. Something happening with Alexander Abramovich. I just see his picture, something happening. He needs to be wary. Somebody's stalking him. Putin, something to do with Putin. I don't know if he's spoken out. Whoever this person is he the guy who ran the football team? I don't know. In the UK. This is like the plutonium thing. He already knows, though. I'm not saying anything that isn't known to him. Whoever this person is. Hestia's Hearth, home, comfort, sanctuary. Somebody's not able to return home. Okay, what else have we got? Oh, yeah. I do get there's something coming, because last night all I saw was everything about midnight. Midnight is a warning for me, a massive warning that something's coming in. And we have to be aware. It's definitely global. I've heard lots of sirens again, lots of warnings. There is an invasion somewhere. I keep hearing, watch the Polish corridor. There is an invasion, a surprise invasion. But I don't know more than that at the moment. Right, let's have a look. Castor and Pollux' bond, brotherhood, duality, loyalty. There's some sort of joining together that's going to be unsuccessful, losing side. Something about the underworld. Now, the underworld here, I'm seeing as like mafia involvement. This could be the oligarchs, Russian oligarchs. Something is going on. Okay, I'll get one more of these. Morpheus' realm, dreams, illusion, message. There's a lot coming through with dreams at the moment. Visions. Right, I'm going to tell you about it because they're pushing me to. They're showing it. I don't know what this thing is, but it's really frightening. I had a conversation with guides, these men in black, the Galactic Council, the counselor like that who I talk to all the time. I was talking to them, and I'm always having an argument with them. And I suddenly became aware. I'm seeing more and more about all these other dimensions that my soul is in. And some of them are pretty bloody scary, I'll be honest with you. And I'm seeing how they are shielding me from stuff that's stalking me, okay? And all of a sudden I said to them, why have you got electrodes on my back? I could see with these like electrodes all over my back, and then this it been stuck somewhere, and I didn't know where. And I thought, oh my God, what are they doing to me? It was really quite scary, I'll be honest. And the next thing I saw, they said, it's not you. And all I saw was this like robot, but like a human skeleton, but it was all silver, and it had all these electrodes, and it just keeps moving about like this. Honestly, it scared the crap out of me. I was really frightened. I said, oh my God, am I an AI in some life? No, it scared the living daylights at me, and all I can see is it moving like this. Don't know what the hell that's about. It's terrifying. And then I was setting up before, and all I could see was this RAF, they want me to say Harrier, behind me, like in the air. Oh, it's really frightening. Some of the things I see are very frightening. What the heck is that? I've seen a lot of places with spacecraft as well. Why have you fallen on the floor then? Wealth. And we've got the Gorgon stare here. There's definitely something about blue eyes as well. I keep getting blue eyes. Everything is blue eyes. Well, I've got blue eyes, but so, definitely a lot going on behind the scenes, and it's all coordinating with other dimensions to stop this fire, this what I keep saying, this fire. And I do keep saying this, and it scared me to death because I saw that movie knowing it's almost like they let me see these movies once I've had the visions to cement them. And the little boy in that, he sees the forest on fire, doesn't he? And it's all dark. I saw that beginning of the year, and I kept getting fire alert. And Oppenheimer, so Oppenheimer come and stand next to me last night. There's definitely something nuclear. We are on the verge of this all the time. We're living in the 1930s again. This is why we keep getting the 1930s. It's constant. There are things going on behind the scenes, dirty deals being made, and there are people who are trying to speak up about things and are being bumped off. So, literally. Something to do with wealth. Wealth is being taken away because that was thrown on the floor. Speaking out, could be taking money away from Putin. I don't know, but did you hear that? So that's a confirmation. I don't like this. They've got their eyes closed though, seeing within, refusing to see something, not listening to the advice given. I still get this is a lot about Putin. I don't know if this Propechies was closer than you thought to Putin, and there's some sort of brotherhood there, and it feels like a betrayal. I don't know if something's happening when someone's asleep. But we've definitely got more here. Aries battle cry, conflict, courage, action. I just heard NATO forces will be called into question with their new positions on the borders. They're being manoeuvred right now. There is some intel coming in about aggressive movements on the Russian border. Okay. Right, you want me to put that away? Somebody's being watched, they're being bugged, they're being watched, and it's from the Russian government. It's like somebody saying God, yeah, and changing what they're doing. I think this Russian general might, the inner circle, somebody on the inner circle. It's almost like a seance. I'm not sure what I'm getting there. But it's something to do with Putin. It's almost like a little inner circle, and 3 spoke up. 2 are now dead. The other is stalked. It's something to do with Propechies, chat. Okay. Right, so put them there. We'll get some more. I'm going to keep this short. If you would like a reading, I'm booking them up for the 2nd week of May onwards. So contact me. All the details are in the description, actually. I also have coaching there as well. Please check out the Substacks and my work on ENQUIRE. Stories, if you like stories. Okay. Right, shield. Now, I don't know if this is what's around me they're talking about, or the shield, NATO shield, dragon flames. Shielded from dragon flames, magician. space travel. And the satellite thing we keep getting about, repairs needed satellite. Do you remember we were getting all that? I was reading about that Russian satellite that's supposed to be is it used in high levels of radiation to stop, I can't remember what it is, but it's to do with the nuclear thing. Repairs needed, and they reckon it's not working. So I think that's what that message was about. I've forgotten what they called it, but I was reading about it. They've been monitoring it. It's to do with the, you know, like the space wars, you know, the Star Wars, they used to call it back in the 80s, where they were putting weapons up in space to stop asteroids, to, you know, and for anything that goes on in the world. So swarm of aliens. Okay. From an alien base. Now, I have been seeing so many more of these spheres. I can't remember if I told you or not that I contacted Nick Pope, and he was fascinated. But he can't really do anything with it. He commentates now, so. But at least somebody, you know, who is more in the alien thing knows that I see these things. So, invisible alien base. Now, I saw something under the water. I say a lot under the water. There's a lot going on under the water that we don't know about, alien-wise, definitely. And human. Invisible to humans. A swarm of aliens coming from an alien base is invisible to humans. Space travel, dragon flames, shield. Human actor. Somebody world building. Spiritual assassin. Somebody does not like me talking about this stuff. I get some very strange things. I get swarms of aliens, that's what they call them, coming in, these little balls. I can see the people inside them. Some of them are with me, they are definitely with me, but there are other beings that are trying to keep my mouth shut, I just heard. Don't want the apple cart being upset and humans knowing exactly what's going on in this world or where the bases are. There are also people who do not want this trajectory we've got towards World War III and all of this trouble going on. They want it there because they want to wipe out, yeah? They want to bring in the flames. But, so they come for me. They come for me, they come for the light workers. This is what they're telling me. And they're always looking up like that. There is craft up there. It's invisible, but it's there. They're all there. Yeah. They're already here, but there's also a lot of protection for us as well. But the light workers definitely have this spiritual assassin. Okay, so what you're trying to tell me with this then? I keep seeing a lot of telephone boxes. There's something to do with time travel because it keeps showing me the TARDIS. I haven't watched Doctor Who for ages, and I saw it last night and it's chilled me to the bone because when I went out shopping yesterday, all I saw with all these clocks, midnight. Yeah, most of them had midnight and high noon, but midnight, and that's all I keep hearing, midnight, telephone calls, somebody trying to get through, time travel. And spoiler alert, if you haven't seen last night's Doctor Who, but it was a link back to the David Tennant one called Midnight. Oh, I was like, oh my God, midnight again. Oh, so scary, yeah. Anyway, the Baltic. So we have something going on in the Baltic. Under the water is cables. Now, they have shown me, I've travelled with them somehow. I don't know how it all works. But I could see out of this sphere, they're on the bottom, and there's this cable. There is a cable that they're going to go for. It's Helsinki, I don't know. but they're going to cut that before this invasion. There's some sort of invasion going on, and they're going to cut that to disrupt communications and getting help. Oh God. Okay, now we've got Japan. We've got around Japan, hidden under the sea. Let's hope that says is. It's evolve. IS. That's not IS. That's is. Bugged. Oh. Evolve. I wonder if that's the name of a company or something that maybe deals with the cables or whatever it is. The Baltic, Japan, hidden under the sea is something about communications coming into Japan. They're all bugged. They're listening in. Something to do with Japan. Some conference happening at Japan. I don't know. The Phoenix rises. Phoenix of terror. Or it could be something to do with something hidden under the sea in Japan and the Baltic. And we've got IS. But no. Something hidden under the sea around Japan is bugged. All right. And we've got the Phoenix terror. Man. So I don't know if there's an alien base there or somebody's got a base under the sea. Alliance. Terror Alliance. Not sure what's going on there. We've got drop in wealth. Corrupt. Portal. And look, Canada and Japan, you know, I think somebody said that they reckon, I think they were from Canada, and they said something about them working together. They've had links with them. Well, there's definitely something coming up with Canada, but drop in wealth, corrupt. This could be referring to the tariffs. I don't know, but there's some sort of alliance. There's a portal coming in here. 2 more of these and then we'll go. I would like to ask about that lady as well who died. I want to ask a specific question about that. Morse code. Right, I think we should get some other cards here. France. There's some sort of resistance here. I don't know what they're trying. These countries, so we've got Japan, Canada and France. We've got some sort of Morse code. Something, now I'm seeing map of the world, but like it's something to do with the internet. There's something to do with money. Alliance causing a drop in wealth. Affecting infrastructure and economic calmness, economic baselines. Okay, you want back these, yeah? Chiron's lesson, or Chiron's lesson. Healing, teaching, sacrifice. There's some sort of strategy in adapting. There's definitely going to be some big alliance between Japan and Canada, and it's to do with tariffs and causing a drop in wealth for the US. Because of the tariff. That's going to kick off again soon. It's got 2 more to come out. They're going to be really shocking, apparently. Strategy. Working together. Now, something corrupt in France. Morse code. something hidden, something, allowing something to come in through Morse code, giving it a signal. Jason's quest, adventure, leadership, betrayal. Jason and the Argonauts. Some secret message, some sort of secrets being passed. Something going on in France. Now, we said about there being spies in France, the government. Everything's in threes. Right, so I'm saying something in the water. It's like a round thing. And it's going beep, 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 beep. I don't know what the heck that means. Not sure. Artemis's moon. Wilderness, purity, independence, aiming for the right thing. There's definitely something about trying to stop information coming out. There's going to be a dump of information. That's what I was asked to say. I don't know if they're going to be finding out about, it's all to do with the internet and how money's being moved about and how information's being moved about. And it's almost like somebody's going to trace where it's going. I don't know. I'm seeing, what do you call those French people? The hackers. I can't remember their name, but then they're finding out who's giving wealth, who's involved with Putin. There's Propechies coming up again. There's a lot coming out, a lot of information going to come out about war plans, about invasion plans. Something's going to be a bit of a shock to the system. It's going to happen very fast, just like Ukraine. And I keep hearing, watch the Polish corridor. Something is aiming. It's going to happen at night. Jesus, wait. Anticipation, hope, despair. Or if it doesn't actually, no, I still get it's going to happen, but somebody's going to find out about this. So they're either going to be, that's all I know, somebody's going to be able to find out about this. It's all running through France. And there's something about Canada, Japan. Now I'm seeing this in the middle of America. I'm still seeing this big like sinkhole. Now I don't mean it's a literal sinkhole. I think it's metaphorical for something, but something's getting sucked down right at the bottom. Wells, yes, like the Doctor Who thing was wells. I had money pit. Everything falling down the well. Wells. It's quite cryptic. Right, I'm going to get, yeah, moving away, transition, farewell, moving away from something that card's come up again. Okay, world building, world demolition, but world building in a new form. Internal pressure in the US going to cause this well, this sinkhole. People called out. Trump's still on alert for something happening. He needs to be careful. There's something around an energy. Let's hope they're doing their job this time. We've got alliance here. And look after them. I don't care what your politics are. Nobody deserves anything happening to them like that. There's something going on in France. This alliance, something to do with France. There could be, let's see what this alliance is. And then I'm going to end that, I think. Okay, what else do we get here? Trump. Okay. Myth. don't know what that means. That could be religious, that could be nuns, it could be sisterhood. The dome. Right, different messages coming off here. I am alone. X. Satellite. This will end. No. Aggression. Going behind your back. Now I showed you what was behind my back. I didn't like it. I don't know. Oh, I don't know what it is. What does that mean? AI, whatever. Aggression, going behind your back. Somebody, Trump's going behind somebody's back. And it's to do with, or France is doing an alliance with somebody else. I'm not sure what's CIA going behind Trump's back. Yeah, to discredit something hidden. This needs to be let go of. Provocation. Somebody's been poking the bear all the time. Someone won't let go of it. Provocation for attack. Holy Ghost, which is mysterious. Swarm. Light being earth. Causing a pivot point. This could be to do with the light workers as well. Definitely a line's coming up in France with something to do with, I've just got Iran. Now something happened in Iran. There was an explosion in Iran the other day. Some alliance with France and Trump is a myth. There's no alliance. There's going to be no alliance with tariffs. That's not going to work. Right, let's go with what do you want me to... This needs to be let go of. There was something they were going to do that was going to be an alliance, and it's going to be let go of. Okay, what's next? No. Provocation. Satellite. Aggression. Is this be like satellite state? Belarus after... This will end. Discredit. I think this is something to do with the peace talks and the efforts are being discredited all the time through aggression. It's almost like, yes, we'll talk. There's something to do with France here coming in. Ukraine talks being discredited by continuous aggression. This will end. Something to do with this satellite as well. Sabotage. You are not listening to me. Not being listened to because the aggression is still continuing. Making the idea of, as we know in the news, you know, Putin wants to talk about and do peace talks, but it's just game playing, power play. It's just games. Going behind the back, doing different things, okay? Causing problems in Ukraine, doing worse attacks. Trump doesn't feel like he's listened to. Nobody feels like they're listened to because they're not. Swarm. I'm seeing all of these planes going over. Could be a swarm of drones, but they're like things. It's like invasion. It's like World War II, I'm saying. So, and they called it swarm. Okay. Going behind your back. Black Sea, the port. What's the port in the Black Sea? Something happening in the port in the Black Sea. I'm seeing soldiers running off a ship into the port in the Black Sea. I don't know what that's about. We've got the CIA, ex-CIA. Thank you. Ex-CIA. Talking about attack. This is the pivot point for a new attack, a new invasion. I don't know if it's that guy I see who's always talking about it. So there is another invasion planned. Have I got Riga? I'm not saying that's the place. I just heard Riga, which is in Latvia. Been to a beautiful place. It's all to do with the Baltic. But there's some, I just keep hearing, watch the Polish corridor, but there is an invasion. There's something about Kiel Harbour. I don't know what that, it's Germany. I've been there as well. What's Kiel Harbour? I don't know. The dome, the hidden dome. The dome that's hidden. I am alone. I'm hidden in the dome and I'm alone. This could be about me. I don't know why they put this in here. Light being on earth. Holy Ghost sisterhood. Well, I say a lot of nuns, so I don't know. Well, I've got to finish that off and then what that's all about. Tonight. Dun, 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 dun. Why have I got that in my head? The waves. World War II. Constant attack. Secret. MI5. If they show me James Bond once more, I'm just a cook. Somebody actually said that on, oh, it was on Doctor Who. They actually took the line, I'm nobody, I'm just a cook. And I thought, you're an assassin. Like, see, it's all ships, isn't it? Under siege with, oh, they're talking about him. I don't know, what's he called? Oh, God. Why can I never remember anybody's names unless it's important? You know, Stephen Skull, yeah? There are lots of light workers, people who are doing nondescript jobs, nothing, whatever, but they're like secret, they're little James Bonds and Steven Seagals, Jason Bournes even. There's something about the waves. They show me a lot of waves, ships coming in. There is something secret going on in the waters, not just about the alien thing. We have I just heard invasion fleet. In the Baltic. There's something going on in the Baltic. Cutting the cables. There is something planned. And it won't be the last one. Something's happening tonight in the Baltic. Could be cutting that cable I was talking about. There's an invasion fleet. That's all I know. Hidden. Which we know, the dome. What is I know the dome that I've said I'm sitting in a dimension somewhere. I will not stop seeing that horrible skeleton thing. It's like here. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe somebody out there knows what's going on. The dome, right? But I keep saying the Millennium Dome. I've been saying the Millennium Dome for ages. Something with the Millennium Dome. I don't know. I haven't been given them. I am alone. Light being who feels alone on earth. It could be myself, could be you. Hidden. You are supported. I'm going to have to finish that off. Forced entry. Alter ego. I don't know what that is. In 6 months' time. Forced entry, that's invasion to me. The end of us. Sabotage. So forced entry could be a cyber attack, trying to bring down weapons systems, trying to bring down in particular AI weapon systems, trying to EMP pulse. It always comes back to EMP pulse. There is plans to use an EMP pulse. Okay, winter. I'm going to leave that there. I am seeing this plane under the water. It won't stop calling me. It's not MH370. It's a downed plane somewhere. They go around it. I just see the nose. I've heard from the pilots, whatever, but there's a downed plane somewhere that has not been found. It's not MH370. Going behind your back. What? Seraphim, lightning, fake, Iran. Flying the plane, dark cloud. I see a lot of dark clouds again. I haven't seen them for ages. Palladian. Seraphim, go behind your back. Seraphim. Okay. Lightning. Right. Go behind your back. Seraphim. Now they're the Seraphim angels. Okay. Lightning. Illuminating something that's fake behind your back. Okay. Now we've got Iran. Flying the plane. Dark cloud. Pleiadian. Religious issues. UAP. Lyran. I'm going to have to find out what that is. And then I'll go. I didn't expect it to be this long. Oh, that came out. Sybil's prophecy, foreknowledge, wisdom, enigma. That's prophecy. That's what we're doing here. Look. Scrolls, information. Whispers of hypnos, dreams, mystery, tranquility. There's a lot of information coming in through downloads. This could be talking about other realms going behind the back, my back, trying to disrupt the prophecy. Sex, enchantment, transformation, magic, influence. I look at all the animals here. Right, you know, and the animal. Jesus, the animals are, you know, in Cirque. Isn't it Cirque who changes all the men that come to the island into animals in the Greek myths? So this could be something to do with divine masculine, divine feminine. I'm not sure quite what's going on here, but something's being illuminated that's going on behind our backs. Remember, I said 2025 is the year that the invisible will be made visible. There's something going on in Iran, chemical spill. More to come in India. There's a surge of people in India trying to get out of somewhere. I keep saying that. Now, I know there was something happened in India the other day. Everywhere I went, it was India, India, India. There was the gunman, the Kashmiri gunman or whatever. Something happened there. So India is definitely a lot of unrest coming to India. It's a lot more about religious issues around the world coming out. We'll get one more. Can you tell me anything about this plane, please? Echoes of Apollo, sunlight, healing, prophecy. Healing. Seraphim healing. They keep the seraphim are around here. They come in with me all the time. And a victory. I don't know if this is a prophecy getting through and there's it being heard, and this is a victory. I get really frustrated doing these things all the time. It's like, is anyone listening? I know my faithful here who are with me all the time, I know you listen, but it's like the algorithm won't push it out there. And I've asked Spirit several times, look, if this is so important, you need to push it out there, and I keep being ignored. But prophecy, something is coming through. It'll only go at the right time. So this is forewarning, I'm being told. So last one. Yeah. There's something about the wilder side. We've had that wildness. Seeing the wilder side of humanity. I don't know what I did yesterday, but I got so angry, and I can see all these other beings, and I thought I was just having a go at my guides, because I've been waiting for some things coming in, and it's taken too long in my opinion. But I really felt at some point that this needs to be let go of. Yeah, well, I'll let go of it when what I told you needs to happen. So I'm sorry, but don't ever think I just sit here and take it and do what they say. I question everything. I am skeptical, believe it or not. So all I hear from them is, we understand. That's the blank response. We understand. That's the new thing. I understand. We understand. And what you can do about it? We understand. So frustrating. Yes. But there's definitely something about embracing the wilder side. But and I don't know what it was yesterday. I lost my train of thought there. I've been saying that a lot, but I ended up channeling. We are humanity. I have been channeling the collective oversoul. I'm convinced of it. And I've been getting, you're shaking your head. We hear the oversoul all the time. So what was I channeling? Me. Okay. But I ended up, humanity will rise up against you. I wasn't talking to them. I get annoyed at them. I think they could help out a lot more in this world. I really do. I don't see why I should see people sitting on the streets having trouble. I think I could have done a lot more if you'd pushed me forward to do things. But, you've had me doing all this crappy waiting around since 2007 and 2017. So, I don't know where it came from. It'll rise up against you. So there's definitely, I don't care what they say, I know what I was channeling. And I was channeling the oversoul. And myself, because I'm part of it, obviously. We don't like what's going on. We really don't like what's going on. Going behind your back. That's what it feels like. That there's all this stuff going on behind our back. Now I'm seeing, that's that other Doctor Who episode, isn't it? There's something on your back. Do you remember the one with Donna? Changing time, changing timelines. Somebody's messing with the timelines. They're provoking an anger in me. You go out there, everybody's angry. Everybody. Trying to get us into this white noise, confused by anger, worried about what is happening, everything. It's out there. And I could feel the oversoul. I don't know who told me that, but I'm listening to Mickey, and that's what they keep trying to get me to do. So, yeah, the healing. So there. Yes, I heard that. You're channeling yourself as well. Yes. Vision, prophecy, insight, mystery. There are going to be a lot more prophecies coming out about the state of the world and where it's going. We've got consistency, illumination, cycle. Okay, last thing. Minotaur's maze, challenge, mystery, confrontation. So yes, there's a lot. Some myth, Atlas respite, endurance, relief, burden. See, Hermes message. So if you're a light worker, you're probably going through a lot of anger and stuff as well at the minute because, yeah, secret. Going behind your back. Trying to disrupt your comfort. I've got Hestia's her comfort. The Oracle's riddle, mystery, enlightenment, challenge. Trying to make, disrupting the messages coming through. That's not relevant. Gorgon stare, paralysis, fear and protection. Coming in at the light workers with this. Okay, this paralysis, fear, protection. So there's a lot going on. So you may feel angry. You may feel angry with your spirit guides, whatever. And that's because you're having your buttons pressed. There is some sort of epiphany evolution that we have to go through to get to the next level. And by inducing chaos, then we find our ways. Now, there's something about myth. Something's a myth. And it's going to be revealed. Something that we hold as secret feminine is a fraud. There's some myth being revealed. This could be to do with religious stuff. Haunted by me and you. Nuclear waste. Tidy up. There could be some big relationship here that's a fraud. There's Trump, France. Something is a big fraud here. And somebody's about to have that revealed to them. The Gorgon stare. Something is about to be revealed. Some alliance. Something is a fraud. Awkward, I don't tell you the truth. And that's what's going to be found out. Last one. Captured by aliens. Okay. This is going to cause a big trigger point. Okay. For the world. Oh, I've got Zelensky there. See, I always say that. Zelensky the loser. The I. No. You see, I don't believe that. News inside. Call from the future. That's... I really hope that's not what's going to happen. I really hope. Reverse engineering. Reversing that. A false partnership. Burn to the ground. Go the distance. That could be a message for you personally. It could be a message for me, that one as well. The writer. Trigger point. The engine is submerged. Captured by aliens. And a witch. Games. Something's about to be revealed. Some partnership has been burned to the ground and can never return. And because it was a fraudulent one, it's trying to return. But because I'm seeing Musk at this point, but because it was a fraudulent one, it's never going to be back where it was. I don't know if the relationship between Trump and Musk is breaking down heavily. I don't know, but something is flying the plane. Something with Iran. An unholy alliance, I just heard. Okay, well, quite a lot going on there, so I'm going to leave it there this time and not... we may have had a couple of messages for ourselves in there as well. But if you're feeling that anger, it's because you're picking it up from other people and you're having your buttons pressed. And it quite often, this chaos will get you to take a direction and to sort things out. So bear that in mind, and that's what's happening to the world as well. There's definitely I've seen a lot of lightning storms coming in and a dark cloud. The Palladians gave me that message apparently. So there's something about a UAP. Could be another spy balloon, I don't know, but there's something about a UAP being seen. There's a lot more footage that needs to come out about the UAPs, and they've been hidden. Okay, they need to come back. Back? I wonder if they've been stolen from somewhere then. Okay, swarm. There is something of a swarm. I don't know if it's been caught on camera or what, but they will say this swarm. Okay, we're going to leave it there. There's quite a few different messages going on there, but there's some invasion fleet, and it's around the Baltic. And yeah, I'm not going to go back into everything, but there's a lot going on here, both human, alien, whatever things going on behind people's back works. So I hope that has been of entertainment. The way I said that sounded like my dad. Very Geordie. Okay, I am going this time. Take care of yourselves. Please check out the Substacks for more predictions, for more about my spooky life. I did a video. Oh, I did the video on here as well, didn't I? But yeah, check that out. And especially my work on ENQUIRE, they're pushing me every time I try to write. No, yes, no. So I'm trying, but I've had my confidence knocked with it an awful lot. But so it'd be great if you could support me just by following me on ENQUIRE. That would be fantastic. There's a lot of free stuff on there, and you will land on my page where it has my memberships. But if you go into the stories, there's a ton for free, so you don't have to be in the membership. If you do, that's fantastic. There's memberships on here as well. We'll be doing some more work on those later, and in the next week or so. And what else? Oh, I've got a siren. Yeah, a few things going on. Please check out Evan's Substack as well. He's been very busy during my birthday as well. So but yeah, check them all out. And what else? I think that's it for the moment. I'm going to sit outside and do some research and stuff like that, and writing, because if they keep up with the noise, I'm going to go mad. I've got a lot going on this week coming. Something is arriving this week for definite, and I've got to buy a house. I've got to do all sorts of stuff. So finally, but I don't know where I'm going to live yet, whether I'm staying here or where I'm going. I don't know. That's in the end. I've got to book a holiday, and yeah, many things. All right, take care of yourselves and enjoy your Sunday. And it's warm out there if you're in the UK. Yes. Take care of yourselves. I shall see you next time. Thank you for subscribing and all of your support and your birthday wishes. It was really nice. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye.